Hello guys, Beastie here with another video, and today we're talking about a more serious topic, not really controversial, just a more serious topic today. But before we get serious, I'm look comically, you know me. First of all, you guys haven't seen the glasses in a while. I wore them in like one video, I haven't worn them again. Yes, I still wear glasses on a daily basis for else I can't see too well. I can see without the glasses, I can see everything vaguely. It's not like I can't see everything. Everything's a blur. Uh, I see objects. Yes, all the objects are a little blurry. Like I can't read fine print. I was watching the TV today and I couldn't read the words that were on the screen, so I put on my glasses. So I'm still wearing them today. And second thing, before you guys criticize me, I am wearing a different shirt than in my last couple football videos. This is a different day, obviously, and I'm wearing a different shirt. But it's not dirty. I have tons of these shirts. I got them. I had them out, so you guys believe me. I have multiple of these shirts. The shirt is clean. I just put it on today, fresh. It's all the same Black Cat Fireworks. One of my parents' friends bought it for us last 4th of July, and I love this shirts. They're comfortable, and honestly, I don't even think they look bad. But usually I'm not a pink guy, but like I vibe these shirts. These shirts are pretty nice. But now let's get into the more serious topic, which you guys are probably waiting for me to talk about, and that's the coronavirus I'm talking about today. Really, I'm gonna be honest. I have not been too worried about it until a little bit last night, and I'm still not completely worried about it, or else I wouldn't be making this video. If I was that terrified, I'd be doing everything I can to make sure I was safe. But so I'm not completely terrified, and I'm not going to get completely terrified because that's when people start doing stupid actions and when people get really scared and terrified. I'm not going to get super scared. I'm not going to get super terrified because then I can't think and make the right decision. I'm not going to force myself to get too scared, and I don't think the situation's that scary. If we handle it right, this situation can get very scary, and it is very scary already for a lot of people that are at risk with this coronavirus. But if we handle this properly, none of us have to be really scared, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. So there was this controversial video that went around. I'm gonna close my computer real quick. Keep ding noise. It's aggravating me. Well, there was controversial with a whole bunch of college students on spring break. They packed the beach, and the governor or whatever, the mayor, I don't know who it is, isn't banning the beaches. This is ridiculous. College students, I'm sorry, you can still have your spring break. You can still get little get-togethers because you're right. The college students were probably right. They're not at risk. They're not at risk. But that is just the immature response from a college student, a young adult. That is just an immature response because I'm not worried about it hurting me. And my family's pretty healthy adults. So I'm not really too worried for my family. But I don't want to spread it to someone else that will get affected. I don't want to spread it to an infant baby that might not be able to fight it off. I don't want to spread it to that older person or someone that has health issues, and I don't want to spread it to them. Everyone deserves a chance to live and be safe from this virus. So that beaches one is ridiculous. It's like I said, it's not about you personally getting affected. It's about you spreading it to others that would be affected. And then once those people get infected and say they pass, then their families are affected by the virus. And it's all sad, and we need to take a more serious approach to it, especially the younger adults that are not caring about it because it won't hurt them specifically because they can spread it and hurt other people. And another thing, I'm not worried about the virus. So like my half scared part I said earlier is not about the virus. It's about what the people may do if this virus continues to get worse and worse and worse. Grocery stores or convenience stores and that rather are already selling out of canned goods, toilet paper, bottled water. That's all selling out around in convenience stores around the country right now. I live in a little town in the middle of New York, and everything's sold out in my little town in New York. So what I'm worried about is if these resources won't be available. There's some people crazy enough that will try to grab these things and receive these things with violence or with force. And that's the part that has me half scared, is once we get to that point, if this keeps getting worse and worse, the people are going to start using violence to get the things that are out of stock. And like I said, that's what has me nervous. But we don't have to get it to that point. If we all even the young adults that won't be affected by this. Because the more you're out, you're still getting the virus and you're still spreading it, making the situation worse. If everyone just locks down in their house for 2 weeks to a month, I'm sorry for the financial. The government's talking about giving $1,000 to working families. My mom said at least New York is doing like $1,000 per adult and $500 per child in the household to buy your food and your necessities. And they're giving you 4 months leeway to catch up on any rent basis. They can't charge you with a late fee. And it's not 4 months starting today, like 4 months. It's 4 months whenever this virus pandemic ends. So like, at least New York government, and I bet governments all around the country, don't know if it's U.S. government or New York government, our government is trying to make this as easy as possible to keep our economy functioning after this pandemic ends. Because if we just shut down everything, our economy is going to be awful when we come out of this pandemic. So our country's doing as much possible to keep our economy going once this pandemic ends. It's already taking a massive hit with the Wall Street stock market crashing, and sports are done. But so if we all settled, even our young adults, because the young adults are what's spreading it right now and putting all the people that would get hurt from this virus at risk. If nothing gets done, and if we don't take the precautions necessary, I saw on the news, it's like 2.2 million estimated deaths in America alone. So if us Americans, we all work together, we come together, we're generous, we share, there's no need to hoard 10 packages of toilet paper for ourselves or 10 cases of water for ourselves. We can do it. We can last an average family maybe two cases of water, and 1 or 2 cases of toilet paper, and then we can save the rest for everyone else. If we work together and come together as a country, which this country desperately needed, honestly, because we are getting so split politically with Democrats, Republicans, we're so split politically. Maybe this is what we need to come together and unite as a nation. And if we do that and we start being generous, and the young adults of this country stay in lockdown to prevent this further spread for like a month, maybe 2, if it comes down to it, maybe 2 months, and we're generous and we share with everyone around us, we can end this pandemic. We can minimize the deaths that are going to occur from the coronavirus. We're not going to stop all of them, but we can definitely decrease it from the 2.2 million. We can keep it under 1 million if we all come together as a country, work together, stay inside, share our resources, and really travel least amount of possible. I get you college students, it's affecting your spring break. It's affecting my high school graduation, my senior year. You can get over a spring break, and you guys can wait another 6 weeks until you have your next break. We can come together and we can help the nation as a whole with this coronavirus. Let's do it. Let's come together as a community, as a state, as a nation, and as a world, because the whole world's going through this. As a world, come together, stay in lockdown, and end this pandemic. Hope you guys agree with me. See you all in the next video, which will be a little bit more uplifting. See you all next time. Peace out, y'all.